This video will provide a tutorial on the step-by-step workflow of the Plasma Serum RNA Purification Midi kit, catalog number 56100. To avoid contamination of samples from work surface and instruments used, sterilization of the area using 1% bleach, followed by wiping down with 70% ethanol, is recommended prior to starting. Additionally, preparing a biohazard bag for removal of wastes such as excess plasma serum and associated tips, tubes, and other wastes is recommended in compliance with health and safety regulations. In this demonstration, a sample input of 250 microliters to 1.5 milliliters will be used. Place 1.5 milliliters of plasma serum sample in a 15 ml tube provided by the user. Add 4.5 milliliters of Lysis Buffer A, and mix well by vortexing for 10 seconds. Add 3 milliliters of 100% isopropanol provided by the user. Mix well by vortexing for 10 seconds. Transfer 4.5 milliliters of the mixture from Step 2 into a Midi spin column assembled with one of the provided collection tubes. Centrifuge for 3 minutes at 1000 G or 2200 RPM. Make sure that the lid of the tubes is not tightly closed during centrifugation. Discard the flow-through and reassemble the spin column with its collection tube. Repeat Step 3 one more time until all of the mixture from Step 2 has been transferred to the Midi spin column. Apply 3 milliliters of wash solution A to the column and centrifuge for 3 minutes at 1000 G or 2200 RPM. Discard the flow-through and reassemble the spin column with its collection tube. Repeat Step 5 one more time for a total of 2 washes. Spin the column empty for 3 minutes at 2000 G or 3000 RPM. Discard the collection tube. Transfer the Midi spin column to a fresh 15 milliliter tube. Apply 400 microliters of Lysis Buffer F to the column, and let stand at room temperature for 2 minutes. Centrifuge for 2 minutes at 500 G or 1600 RPM. Reload the eluted RNA from Step 8 back to the Midi spin column, and let stand at room temperature for 2 minutes. Centrifuge for 2 minutes at 500 G or 1600 RPM. To the elution from Step 9, add 300 microliters of Lysis Buffer A, and mix well by vortexing for 10 seconds. Add 400 microliters of 96 to 100% ethanol provided by the user. Mix well by vortexing for 10 seconds. Transfer 700 microliters of the mixture from the previous step into a mini spin column assembled with one of the provided collection tubes. Centrifuge for 2 minutes at 3300 G or 6000 RPM. Repeat one more time to transfer the remaining mixture into the mini spin column. Apply 400 microliters of wash solution A to the column and centrifuge for 1 minute at 3300 G or 6000 RPM. Discard the flow-through and reassemble the spin column with its collection tube. Repeat 2 more times for a total of 3 washes. Spin the column empty for 2 minutes at 13,000 G or 14,000 RPM. Discard the collection tube. Transfer the spin column to a fresh 1.7 milliliter elution tube. Apply 50 microliters of elution solution A to the column, and let stand at room temperature for 2 minutes. Centrifuge for 1 minute at 400 G or 2000 RPM, followed by 2 minutes at 5800 G or 8000 RPM. For maximum recovery, transfer the eluted buffer back to the column and let stand at room temperature for 2 minutes. Centrifuge for 1 minute at 400 G or 2000 RPM, followed by 2 minutes at 5800 G or 8000 RPM. Plasma Serum RNA is now ready for the downstream application of your choice. Thank you for watching this tutorial. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. And remember to follow us on all of your favorite social media platforms. See you next time!